This is a Storm 12 alert.
All right, we are back as we do now have 2 tornado warnings that are on this map right now. You are paying attention to what is going on around you, and I'm going to make sure that I share this in different groups as well, because I want you guys to be able to see exactly what's happening for us right now. So welcome back. That was a little bit of a break, but now it's time to start talking about the 2 active tornado warnings that we do have across our area right now. So what I'm doing really quickly is just sharing with folks who live within the tornado warned areas. There is also several schools that we do have, a couple of schools that have announced that they are going to be either closing or delaying because of the storms that are going to be moving through parts of the area. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Of course, you keep in mind and monitor, of course, with the latest on as far as like questions that people may have. I know that there's a lot of folks that do live in this area, especially in Clarksville, back up in towards the Kentucky area. Yeah. But right now, we're going to get you guys right back on this tornado warning. So the first one that we have, this one is really going to be for the northern part. So it's really that northern end of the Montgomery County area here. And this is out until 10 o'clock, so it's 9:40 right now. Again, these are going to be fast. They're going to be quick. Like I told you guys earlier, they're going to be fast, they're going to be quick, and then they're going to be out of here, right? So 9:35, this severe thunderstorm warning that was capable of producing a tornado was located near the Oak Grove area. So I'll kind of zoom in on this so you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. So this is where that kind of active tornado warning was beginning to form at. It was near parts of Oak Grove, going back towards moving northeast. So the storm is continuing to move on into the northeast part. What I want to do now is I want to put this in 2 different rotations for you. I want you guys to be able to see this storm in real time for us right now. So one side of your screen is indicating rotation. The other one is picking up on radar. So this is just rain, this is wind, this is all of the above. Okay, this storm is already moving through parts of the Clarksville area for us right now. So here's a look at downtown Clarksville for us right now. There's Montgomery County, there's Austin Peay State University for us right now. This area is good. It's north of Clarksville. So this will impact folks. Let me kind of zoom out real quick. This is going to essentially impact folks that's just well up to the north. So like folks in New Providence, folks in West Creek, this is going to be towards you. There is also a Walmart neighborhood Walmart neighborhood market area in this area as well. There is a Clarksville outdoor flea market in this location. There is a Kroger's also within this tornado warned storm as well. But again, if we kind of take it back up towards parts of Oak Grove, there it is as well. So now we're going to be stretching on up into parts of the Kentucky area, where this is also another tornado warned storm. This is actually for the southeastern part of Christian County and then the southern part of Todd County. This particular tornado warning is out until 10:30. So you have 10 o'clock for areas of Montgomery County, and then you have areas in the parts of Christian County and Todd County that is out until 10:30. So if I view this screen out just a little bit, you can kind of tell this is something that we'll also have to watch, because with this tracking northeast, it is very possible that folks in parts of Russellville, Kentucky, Adairville, Kentucky, you could be impacted by this storm next. Yeah, I see we got lots of comments, lots of questions. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you there. Kelsey was wondering if there's any warnings that's going towards Westmoreland right now. So the only warning that I see that would even be possibly concerning is, of course, this severe thunderstorm warning that we have across the area right now. So let me just kind of zoom out and just kind of show you. So this severe thunderstorm warning that is out for parts of northern Dickson County, in Middle Tennessee, back over towards Montgomery County, northern Cheatham County, and Robertson County for us right now. And I'll kind of I'll take this off of 2 screens just so I can show you. So this is essentially the storm that I was talking about. So I'm going to head over here on screen so we can walk through this storm together, okay? So this is a look at the storm right now. So this is the one that I was talking about that's on the northern end of Dickson County. Montgomery County as well. So if we're looking back over towards Montgomery County, again, north of Montgomery County is really the ones that's included with this tornado warning across the Mid-South there. And then northern Cheatham County, so back over towards Cheatham County and then getting into parts of Robertson County. If there was a warning, Kelsey, that was to be issued, it would likely be issued a severe thunderstorm warning just because, and that might even clip a little bit of parts of the Westmoreland area, maybe north of Gallatin for us out there, but like Portland, Bethpage, stuff like if a tornado warning was, a severe thunderstorm was issued, it would impact folks right along here. So this is something right now that we're not entirely too worried about right now, but definitely you want to stay on your toes. You want to stay on your toes for sure. But right now, if we come back over here real quick, we'll just kind of show you a look of what's happening for us across the Mid-South. So there is a bigger picture. Now, as I mentioned to you before, once this cold front passes you, so this is the main system that is moving through right now. Once this cold front moves through the viewing area, you will be in the clear. So folks already being cleared and removed from the tornado watch for areas west. Okay, once this front passes you, I do expect the National Weather Service to start removing folks or letting us give you guys the all clear from the tornado watch there. But right now, I definitely need everybody on their toes right now because again, we still got some dicey weather that's going to be moving through. So exactly, anything can happen right now. So as we've got screen over here, we've got another one over here. So I'm looking over here because I'm noticing two different things. So I'm picking up on a little bit of areas of rotation upwards of towards like back over towards Oak Grove, past the Trenton, Kentucky area. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of rain that's going to be moving through parts of that area as well. So there's a little bit of uncertainty as far as rotation there. Like I said, radar sometimes can be very difficult to kind of see rotation at night. And so that's what kind of makes things a little bit different there. But of course, we rely on the National Weather Service to definitely, and of course radar to give us the best information and technology to be able to pass along to you guys there. So right now, this is continuing to move. This particular tornado warning, if we can actually, I know I keep doing this. You know exactly what you're doing. Let's go ahead and kind of zoom in a little bit on that tornado warning. There we go. So let's zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. So, and then kind of go, just hold it down a little bit and kind of drag it down the other way. Yeah, drag it down the other way. So do this. So yeah, there, whoop, 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 there you go. There you go, right there. You got it. All right. And then, yeah, bring it back over there. Yeah, there you go. So, again, you're looking at two different tornado warnings right now. So this is the one that's for the northern part of Montgomery County. And then the other one that you saw, if we can take that back. Yeah, no, you're good. If we can take that back real quick, it's going to be for the southeastern part of Christian County and then also part of the Todd County area as well. And these are both for the southern end of each county. So again, it's all from the Oak Grove, Kentucky area. So system is going to continue to move about northeast for us at this hour. This one is moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. So both of these storms are doing different miles per hour. So the one that's in parts of okay, so it actually just updated and says it's moving also about 60 miles per hour. So 60 mile per hour moving northeast. So if you're in this storm, you definitely want to get into your safe spot right now as we speak. Let's see, we're trying to wait and see here. Let me see if we can pull up anything on this radar rotation here. There we go. Radar rotation here. And then I want to see something as well. Also, I know you probably have comments. If people are commenting, definitely let me know what those comments are saying.
Said thank you.
Who?
Marcy said.
You are very welcome, Marcy. Anytime, you know I got you. But again, let's talk about this. I know you're actually probably coming over here to help control this here, so that definitely helps there. So this radar looks to have everything kind of back a little bit, so we can actually probably pull a little bit of rotation on this. I definitely see that areas of rotation, especially with Oak Grove, keep constantly being mentioned. If you know anybody that is within this area of rotation, and we'll kind of zoom in on some street names as well. So there is a Walmart Supercenter. I think if I just kind of barely zoom in a little bit, just well north, there is the Walmart Center that's right there. So with this tornado warning being continuing to move up northeast, definitely folks, Hensleytown, Kennedy, Edgeton, looks like this is riding down Fort Campbell Boulevard. So Fort Campbell Boulevard, folks who are riding down that path right now, definitely continue to be safe, be in your safe spot. Do not come out of your safe spot until you get the all clear from us. Now, this we do have an update. Looks like the tornado warn box has been trimmed just a little bit, so that's good. We love to see that. Definitely. This one will probably get updated too, but the one from Kentucky looks like it is now still got 40 minutes left on it. Looks like it's going to be near Elkton, so we'll take this up towards the Elkton location for us real quick. Let me see if radar will allow me to pull that system. So there's the area of concern is right here. So when you're seeing this kind of rotation, I know that there's people that's commenting, and I'll probably try to get to them as soon as I can. So there's your area of rotation. It's going to be right here. So Elkton is literally right on the bullseye of this. So right now it's going to be right towards Elkton at about 9:55. So you got about 5 minutes left. So I'll kind of step out of the way real quick so you guys can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. So there's the area of rotation. So area of rotation right along here. This is going to be pushing on up into parts of the Elkton location. Now, remember, you have green, red, obviously hot and cold, right? That they don't combine with each other. So Elkton, you're right here. There's your rotation right along here. And this, you got about 5 minutes left. So actually you have 4 minutes left. So Elkton, Kentucky, I need you to hear me when I say this. Get in your safe spot now. This system looks very pretty. It looks very, very disgusting right now looking at it on radar. So especially with the amount of high winds that's possible right there. And there it is. It just updated a little bit. So again, Elkton, definitely want to be in your safe spot as this system continues to pull through your area there. So we got about 5 minutes left on until it gets there. About 3 minutes left until it gets to Elkton, Tennessee, Elkton, Kentucky. I don't know why I keep saying Elkton, Tennessee. It's so funny how I keep saying Elkton, Tennessee. Elkton, Kentucky. Make sure you're in your safe spot as this is going to be right on the heels of your doorstep at 9:55. We got about 9:52, so still continuing to go. Other locations are going to be parts of Allensville and parts of the Trenton, Kentucky location. So I'm looking at Trenton on radar right now, and then let's see if we can kind of pull up. There's so I see Allensville Road. So Allensville Road is there. I see Allensville Road on here as well. And it's also saying that the damage threat is also considerable as well. That's another severe thunderstorm warning that is out there. Yes, did you have any comments going on right now?
Rita said y'all stay safe.
Yeah, definitely. Remember, like I said, you stay back, you stay home, you watch me, okay? I've got radar pulled up on one screen over here, and then I've got another set of radar over here. I've got on 2 monitors and then a big old 65-inch nice OLED television here. But again, like I said, this is something that we're going to continue to keep a very close eye on. Of course, areas of rotation, that's going to be something that's very, very super important for us at this hour. And again, this tornado warning is going to be in effect until 10:30. We're going to check the one down. Let's go ahead. We're going to zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, so let's see if we can kind of zoom out a little bit. And let's see if we can possibly give people the all clear. So it looks like the tornado warning was lifted for areas of Clarksville. I know my mom lives in Clarksville, so that's a very big relief for me to be able to do, especially with my mom. Let's see if we can kind of zoom in just a little bit in the, let's see if we can, in the Clarksville area. Yeah. So that way, so Clarksville is going to be a little bit to the left.
My left.
Yeah, your left, yep. And then kind of zoom in. There it is. Yep, and then kind of zoom in. There we go. All right, so perfect. So this is Clarksville right now. It looks like they did allow that tornado warning to expire. So if you are in Clarksville, we can go ahead and give you the all clear to go ahead and come out of your safe spot. And look, like I said, you notice how these tornadoes, these tornado warnings, when they're issued, right? They're like popcorn, right? They start popping everywhere and then they're gone, just like that, right? They're gone just like that. And that's because this cold front.
Showers.
Yeah, they're almost like pop-up. You say pop-up showers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're almost like pop-up showers. They pop up and then boom, they're out of here, right? And that is going to be the trend. This system is moving between 55 to 60 miles per hour, and it's continuing to race off to the state. This is actually close to right on time of what we said, about 10 o'clock. And again, this is about to head towards parts of Robertson County, Sumner County. Let's go ahead and show folks what's happening there. Yeah, absolutely.
Cole said QLED is better, and then no caller ID said how's Dixon looking.
Cole, you're funny. You're so funny, Cole. You know you got that Vizio. You got that Vizio. You don't know nothing about it. All right, hey, let's pull up. I love you, Cole. You know I love you. All right, hey, let's show folks what's happening out there in Dickson County for us right now. So Dickson is going to be right there. Looks like there's a severe thunderstorm warning. So there's Dickson County right over there. So kind of, right there. And then, there we go. And then if you want, that's fine right there. Yeah, that's good. So there's a look at Dickson County for us right now. Looks like we have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect. We'll kind of take a look at what's happening there. Looks like we're getting some reports of some ping pong ball size hail being reported within this severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to impact folks in parts of Dickson, Ashland City, White Bluff, Kingston Springs, Pegram, and Burns. So this is out until 10:45. And again, I did say ping pong ball sized hail are being reported with some of these storms. And then again, 60 mile per hour wind gust is also being reported with some of these storms that's going on right now. So definitely continue to be on the safe side there. So again, Dickson, southeastern Houston, Cheatham, and east central Humphreys County. This is for you. The storm is going to continue to move northeast at about 50 miles per hour out there. And again, like I said, other locations, I did mention parts of Burns, Charlotte, Van Leer, Sladen, and Cheatham Dam. So again, Jordan, I know you were talking to me about earlier, you were just wanting to chill outside for a little bit, right? You and Grandma were wanting to chill outside. Well, now it's time for you and Grandma to go on back in the house for a little bit because we have some active severe weather that's moving through parts of the area right now. So definitely don't want to be chilling outside in the event of storms that's moving through parts of the area for us right now. Now, when it's all clear, then we can go back and chill outside. But like I said earlier, I don't think anybody's going to be chilling outside because you're going to see these temperatures. So if we zoom out, I just want to show them. So if we kind of zoom out, I just want to show you guys. Let me take this into actual radar because I know that this has been stuck on, there we go. So let me show you guys radar right now, okay? Nobody is going to want to chill outside. When this storm passes you, because notice how people are being removed. This is a current look at where the storms are at, okay? This is where the current storms are at right now. Once this line passes you, you're done. You're done. You can go to bed. You don't have to watch me anymore. Some of you probably will anyways. But once this line passes you, your severe threat is done, okay? And we're already, noticed how when we first started the stream, you guys remember, when we first started this stream, there was watches everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Now there's not many watches as what it was earlier, right? But I'm going to tell you guys, just like I'm going to tell them, you're going to notice a difference when you step outside now versus when this line passes. temperatures are going to drop drastically. Like I'm telling you, temperatures are they're going to drop just like that. And right now, as you can see, cold front is starting to make its way through across the Mid-South there. Again, I'm going to take this one off of that as well. Looks like we're already starting to kind of get some stuff kind of cleared there. And then again, this one is not for us, but there is another tornado warning. But I want to kind of go back into this tornado warning just one more time. Just one more time. We'll kind of zoom in on this real quick. They've actually trimmed the box just a little bit, so that's good there. We've got another tornado warning that just popped up. We'll take a look at that guy in just a moment. Again, it's the rotation, it's the wind. We saw it, right? The instability. When you have that instability, you have sunlight, you have fuel. That's all you really need. You know, that's all you really need. So this tornado warning is for parts of Butler and parts of Edmondson, Kentucky. So this one would be considered parts of our area. But again, we'll get to that one in just a second. I want to take it one storm at a time. You can only do it one storm at a time. We're still looking at Elkton. This storm should be near your location for us right now. Yeah, we'll kind of go ahead and take it back into the radar. And there we go. Let's kind of zoom in on Elkton if we can. See if we can zoom in on Elkton. Elkton's all the way up there. So Elkton, storm doesn't look like it's near you at all. Looks like looks like you're still kind of, yeah, there's Elkton right there. So Elkton, it still looks like you have some cloud cover moving through. Storm's on its way. However, looks like radar's a little 5-minute delay there. But again, doesn't matter. Either way, there's a tornado warning in your area, right? So we need to stay weather aware. This rain is going to be moving through. Updated. What y'all laughing at? Y'all always stay laughing at me. But we're going to continue to keep you updated regardless. Did I say something wrong, guys? Don't look at me like that. Okay. There we go. What? Oh, that one.
Wait, what did I do? No, I was just listening.
You're so funny. Y'all are so funny. Stop it. Stop it. We're in the middle of coverage, guys. All right. And of course, I have. Yeah, I definitely have. Let's take a look and just see what we have going on outside right now. This is actually back over towards Waverly, Tennessee for us. I wanted to see if I can maybe get something pulled up in the Kentucky area. I know Clarksville is still under a tornado warning for us right now. Do you have anybody that has any comments or questions right now? Or that has commented anything since then? Like I said, I know there's so much, and like I said, I can only answer so many questions at a time.
No, there's none.
Okay, good deal there. But again, like I said, if you know you're under, looks like they allowed, yeah, that, so there's that one right there. So this is going to be the next one that's going to be a target for us here across the mid-state is that severe thunderstorm warning that is still off to the west right now. Once it makes its way through parts of Sumner County, then that's when we're going to have to keep a very close eye on us here. And what will most likely happen, I've seen it happen before, they will issue, go ahead before the severe thunderstorm warning expires, regardless if it's done any damage or not, they will go ahead and issue a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of the next severe warned area. And that's exactly what I do expect here. Honestly, within the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'm expecting this to kind of be extended to include parts of Sumner County. And of course, we're going to check that out here in just a minute. Right now, I do want to take you back on up into parts of Elkton, Kentucky. We're going to go back up to that tornado warned storm, unless they canceled it early. Sometimes when it looks like they've canceled the road, it looks like they canceled it from what I can see. So that is actually really, really good news. So looks like the strength. So it looks like the strength of that storm has kind of died down. Like I said, they're like popcorn.
My mom is on.
Yeah, it's literally like popcorn. So these storms, they're going to come up. These tornado warnings, they're going to pop up. They're going to be issued, and then they're going to be done, right? They're only going to last for maybe 5-10 minutes. Unless you just got crazy dew points and instabilities just out the behind, right? But like I said, Elkton, Kentucky looks like they removed you, so you are safe to go ahead and come out of your safe spot. Looks like they cleared you up. But now I want to take you on up into this tornado warned storm that's literally, yep, we're going to slide that down. There we go. Now, this one is a bigger tornado warned storm. So this one right here is one that was just recently issued. This one's for Butler. We call it Butler County out there. Yeah, Butler County and parts of.
We're about to get raided tonight.
Oh my Lord, Butler and
But
Edmonson County, Kentucky.
Butler.
Those are the only two counties that I actually. Why is it everybody makes jokes about Butler County, man?
Because of
It's
what?
always because it's always Butler County.
Booty.
Oh my Lord. So we are live streaming, guys. All right, Butler County and parts of Edmonson County are under the tornado warned storm here. And what I want to do is essentially just talk about this one really quickly. So again, there's actually several counties in here that I actually cover. So there is Logan County, northeastern part of Logan County. Then you have southern Butler County for us out there. Guys, come on, guys. So southern Butler County out there, back over towards northern Warren County for us out there, and then central Edmonson County. Guys, I can't take them serious right now. I can't take them seriously. Look, they're trying to keep me hyped for the night because it's going to be an all-nighter, but man, I can't take them seriously.
Booty's about to get raided.
Oh my God.
okay,
But-
now you're doing too much.
Yeah. So again, northeastern Logan County, western Hart County, southern Butler County, southeastern Grayson County, and then northern Warren County, Edmonson, so central Edmonson County. This one is out until 10:45. All right, girls,
I'm not laughing.
let's get it together.
I gotta get this is the one going booty.
Girls, let's get it together.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
There's like a bunch of toddlers running around, just going crazy, right? All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to zoom in on. Let's see if I can do. I want to try something real quick, because this is gonna be in another particular spot. So I want to see if there's access to maybe that might be maybe a little too far into the storm. Yeah, that was going to be a little too farther in. I mean, he's traveling all the way to Mount Juliet. This guy's still going. He was all the way back in Dixon before the storm started, and now he's all the way back over here in
Dang,
Mount
how did he
Juliet.
drive that fast?
I do not know. So there is a look at the tornado warned storm. Looks like that one's going to continue. And we're just kind of checking everything out here real quick. I cannot take y'all seriously for nothing. There we go. So the storm looks like it's now about to cross into parts of Woodbury, about to make it into parts of the Bowling Green, Kentucky area there. And that, of course, there's enough ingredients there that tornado warning indeed was there. Now, one thing that I can tell you guys before we'll kind of take this back into our area here in Tennessee. So we'll zoom out. And then we're going to raise radar up just a little bit. So, yep, you're just going to, nope, you're going to bring him up. Yep, you're going to bring him up and bring him up. Bring it right there. So, there you go. And then we'll take this back over here to, yeah, you can take it back to the second screen. Yeah, there we go. So, this is that cold front, okay? This is just an update. So, this is a look at that cold front. And I'm also going to show this on my screen here so we can all just kind of be on the same page. So right now, most of the storms are still forming. Looks like Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's where the areas of rotation is there. That's why that tornado warning is there. Right now in Middle Tennessee, I do not have a tornado warning, knock on wood. We're doing just fine, okay? We do have severe thunderstorm warnings that are in play for this particular area. And again, Sumner County, I know there's been lots of concerns. If the severe thunderstorm warning was to continue, it would affect folks in parts of Sumner County, maybe in the parts of Lafayette, and then there's also one in parts of Dixon County, Charlotte, Tennessee. That would affect folks in parts of Nashville. And then you have some that's also down into parts of Fairview as well. So there are several severe thunderstorm warnings that is a part in the area. And again, we've got that one tornado warning that's up in the Kentucky area that is in effect for parts of Butler County for us at this hour, and then parts of the Warren area. Now, again, as I mentioned, okay, we're gonna what's going on? Yeah, oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go on back in to parts of the tornado warning. Looks like they may have updated it just a little bit. Yep. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Somebody asked about Macon.
Macon County.
Cody asked about Macon.
Who? Cody did?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll talk about what's going on in Lafayette right now. So right now in Lafayette, it's actually looking really super good. Nothing too crazy going on up there. This is a look at what's happening. So here's a look at Lafayette for us right now. Okay. So you've got that main line right here. So this is that cold front that's going to be moving through. This is the main line that's going to be moving through. There is a look at Lafayette for us at this hour. Thank you so much. I didn't even know that fell. But it just fell out of nowhere. My goodness. But there is a look at Lafayette for us at this hour. Oh my lordy. There we go. We're back. It's all good. So there is a look at Lafayette for us at this time. Once this storm passes you, your severe overall threat, Cody, will come to an end. Okay? And I'll say that again. For everybody. Once this line, this beautiful, not so precious straight line winds, possible tornadoes with it, once this squall line passes you, this cold front, you're going to be in the clear. Now, how much of in the clear are you going to be? You're going to be in the clear on the severe side of things. Cold-wise, not so much. Not out of the woods. And the reason why is because you're going to notice these temperatures are going to drop drastically as that cold front continues to move through across the area. And that is something that a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, it's going to be like that. And then some of you, again, are going to wake up to snow in your area tomorrow morning. Now, nothing crazy, no inch, no 2 inches. We're talking about a dusting, if that. Maybe towards the Cumberland Plateau County areas, they may pick up a little bit more because they're on a higher elevation than what we are. So Cumberland Plateau, you could pick up maybe an inch or a little bit more than an inch. But everybody here, possibly a dusting. It's going to be beautiful for a sea falling from the sky, but it's still been very warm, you know, and you know it's not going to be enough to stick, unfortunately. But that is a current look at what's happening on the radar right now. Anybody have any questions?
Stephanie said y'all be safe also. I'm praying all as well.
Thank you, Stephanie. Right now, there is a look at what's happening. So I had to try to change the radar real quick. So here's another look. I just kind of changed up a little bit on some different areas. So right now, here's the cold front. It is racing through the area right now, and I'll actually put a little bit of a time lapse on here so you guys can just kind of see this storm kind of play out. So you'll notice here too that it's kind of picking up on some really excessive. So as you're looking, we've got a little bit of some positive lightning strikes here too. That's also kind of been forming here too. So this is something that we're going to continue to keep an eye on. But this is the main line right now. It is west of I-65, but it is continuing, and it is continuing to move out of the mid-state once this line passes you. Also, if this storm has passed you, so folks in Clarksville, let me know what you're seeing as far as temperature right now, because I'm pretty sure you're seeing a complete difference. I also want to show a little bit difference temperature-wise, because I think it's really super important for us to know the differences in temperature. So I'm going to use my old handy-dandy temperature app here and just kind of show you the difference in these areas. So right now, Clarksville, you're still sitting at 67, but it actually still feels like 67 degrees outside. Humidity is still 69%, okay? But I want to take it back to folks who have already dealt with this cold front. So Paris, Tennessee, you were sitting at 80 degrees earlier. You're now at 49 degrees, and it actually feels like 43 degrees outside. You still have winds picking up out of the west at about 15 miles per hour for us at this hour. So again, that just goes to show you a little bit of differences on this. Let's talk about Big Sandy, because Big Sandy was another location that was also seeing temperatures in the 80s as well. But Big Sandy, you're now picking up at about 54 degrees and still showing some general thunderstorms across your area. But again, nothing out of the ordinance of you. And we're already starting to see counties being stripped, being removed from the tornado watch. So that's good news there. We love to see that. Looks like Hopkins County, Hopkinsville, Kentucky was removed from it. Looks like they were removed from it just a few minutes ago as they're trimming more areas. And it also could be because there's also rain in this area, so it makes it hard to see what counties are in what. But I will say, as far as for folks in the Kentucky area, so Western Kentucky, South, in Kentucky, so just really Western Kentucky, those areas have about 46 minutes left as far as their tornado watch goes. And then again, still picking up on the areas of southeastern Christian County and southern Todd County. You're still under that tornado warning until about 10:30 for you. So again, we're just trying to get latest information. This is at about 10:13, so we have another update on this storm right here. So we're just going to kind of take a look, and it looks like we got another tornado warning. This one is actually the first for the mid-state here in Tennessee, which we're going to get to that one here in just a few minutes. Actually, we'll go ahead and talk about that one here. So real quick, this is the one that is right here. This looks like to be well of south of Nashville. Is what it looks like to me. So this one's going to be more south of Nashville. So we'll go ahead and we'll kind of talk about this one here. Just a second here. Let me get everything pulled up here. We're going to open this up. There we go. All right. So this brand new one that was just issued just a few minutes ago, this looks like it's going to be for central Murray, Kentucky, and then or Murray County, Tennessee, and then eastern part of Williamson County in Tennessee. So there you see it, and we'll actually pull up areas of rotation here. And it looks like the reason why is because that area of rotation that's literally right here. So this is why that tornado warning is issued. If you're looking at this map, you can kind of see the areas of rotation. So if you see, I'll kind of step out of the frame here for you so you can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. But that is why that tornado warning was issued. The winds are there, the instability is there. There's also some streets that's there. What's that?
Stephanie said, do you know the expected time for the Gallatin Gustavus Springs area?
So these storms are actually moving about right on time of where they should be. So I'm still going to say between now and somewhere between 11:30 for these storms to start moving through parts of the area. So again, you see the storms. You see this is an actual big old tornado warning box that they just placed in parts of Middle Tennessee. Like I said, this is areas south of Nashville. This includes parts of Nolensville, Franklin, Thompson Station, back over towards Spring Hill, Columbia, Santa Fe. So there are plenty of areas of where we need to really kind of keep a close watch on. But this is where I see the area of rotation right here, back over towards Santa Fe Pike, back over toward the Athendale, Tennessee area there. We're waiting to see if we can get some information from the National Weather Service here, see if we can get a little. Yeah. So there's actually a little bit of thunder that's moving through the area right now. None of this is confirmed. This is actually just radar indicated. This tornado warning is out until exactly 11 o'clock tonight. So right now it is 10:17. We still got a little minute for this tornado warning. So we got about 43 minutes on this guy, and that's something that we're going to continue to be here for you. We're going to get you guys through this. And I mean, you know, it's our job to do, right? We get people through it. So we got 2 active tornado warnings that are moving through parts of our area. Looks like that is another tornado watch. So we got lots of several tornado watches out in effect. Like I said, I think as these storms continue to push out of our area, that's when we'll start to see these storms, kind of see these tornado watches, counties start getting trimmed out of the tornado warning box. So this is why we say have multiple ways to receive these warnings, just in case if you do happen to be in the kind of be impacted by these storms. Make sure you have several ways to wake you up, because it's very absolutely super duper important to have several ways, especially while you are asleep. So real quick, we're going to kind of do the map like this. This is another one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that got darker.
Yeah. So this is really that area of rotation right here, and this is where I can kind of see why they issued this. So if you kind of look at it, I don't know if you guys actually know the right proper term for this, but green always goes towards the radar and red kind of goes away from the radar. So what I want to do is I just want to kind of take this out from there, and I just want to kind of put this on the velocity so you guys can kind of see this. So normally when you get these brighter colors, when it looks kind of something like this, right, you kind of get these kind of colors like this. This is something that we kind of keep an eye on. So green goes towards the radar, red kind of goes away from the radar. Now what you see here is you're kind of seeing those colors kind of combining together. So notice how you see that green and red kind of combining together. That's why that tornado warning was issued, because those colors they don't look right? That's a really super duper bright green. And I'm willing to bet that this is where that area of rotation is. This is what radar is picking up on, and this is why that tornado warning was issued. Another thing that I also noticed too within this storm as well is also folks down below us as well. There's kind of some colors that's trying to combine there too. But this is right along that Columbia area here. So again, if you know anybody that lives in this particular area, definitely let them know.
What is that?
Definitely. This is parts of central Murray County and then eastern Williamson County for us right now. This was actually located near Columbia. So this is where that rotation is at. So the rotation is generally right here. So if you look at this map, this is where that area of rotation is. So there's Hardy Acres, there's Chantay Acres, Jackson Heights, back over towards Godwin, Natco, Royal Oaks, River Heights. So again, looks like it is moving. So just kind of getting a live update here. Looks like this rotation is moving on up. So it looks like it's going past Columbia. Maybe if it holds together, it may try to touch into parts of Spring Hill. But when you see these kind of colors like this, this is definitely an indication that there is possible tornado activity with this. This is that rotation that I was talking about. That's something that we don't want to see. Again, it's the instability, it's the fuel, it's the sunlight that we all saw today. So this is something that we need to keep a very close eye on. If you are in this tornado warning, I definitely need you to be in your safe spot right now. This just doesn't look too, promising to look at on radar. I know sometimes radar can tend to kind of goof up sometimes and kind of over-exaggerate. But normally when we see something like this, especially with it being nighttime, this is something that kind of really catches my eye, because nobody can see a tornado at night. Remember I told you guys earlier, you may hear it, but you cannot see it. So
it looks unsettling.
It kind of looks uncomfortable. Like it almost makes my stomach just want to kind of turn itself. So definitely make sure if you are in this spot, I'm going to call out some street names for you guys so that way you guys know to get to your safe spot. So I'm going to take this down into the different radars. So I just want you guys to kind of just hang out for me real quick. So there is that areas of rotation. And again, this is going to be for areas at the Hardy's Hardy Acres. I'm trying to wait to see if this is going to cross over onto Nashville Highway. Essentially, if this crosses over into Nashville Highway, it would then be trying to make its way into parts of the Spring Hill, Tennessee area. So this is right along Spring Hill. That's why Spring Hill was included in this tornado warning. Also parts of Thompson Station, back over towards Duplex, and also back over into Nolensville as well. So again, there it is right there. So it's about to kind of cross over Nashville Highway for us right now. So if you're in this, so it's right on Nashville Highway, okay? And then there's also, looks like that's Fry Road for us out there, Holiday Lane. So again, there's just some of those roads there that, again, you know, roads, Nashville Highway, you know, if you know those roads, you're familiar with that highway, definitely make sure that you guys are in your safe spot as well. I'm also trying to pull up some cameras as well. We are getting some reports of some very lightning, windy conditions as I'm looking at camera for us right now. Looks like we are picking up on some crazy activity for us right now. I've got a camera going up right now, and it's definitely really getting kind of bad out there. There's an American flag that's kind of just shaking all over the place right now in this tornado warned storm, and I want to say it's just right along the leading edge of this. So definitely guys, we need to make sure that we are staying weather aware out there. Now, where that camera is at is just well to the east of Columbia, and just looking at that camera, just shaking and howling, just oh my goodness. And as this storm is coming through, temperatures are dropping drastically. Like, it's insane how temperatures are just dropping drastically. It is. Temperatures just dropping like crazy. I'm also keeping an eye in other areas as well. I know we still have a couple of tornado warnings just as well. But again, this right here is definitely one of the main focuses that I wanted to talk about first, because this is very super important. As this is still over close to Neapolis, going over into parts of Main Street for us right now, riding along Main Street. If this continues to hold together, this will make it into parts of Spring Hill. So folks in Spring Hill definitely need to continue to stay weather aware there. And I'm trying to pretty much just kind of give you the latest update as best as I can. Let's see if this one will pull up here. So just looking at temperature difference right now, as this rain is coming down in this area and the winds are howling out there, looks like winds are gusting upwards of 18 miles per hour, sustained at 3.9 for us right now. Lots of lightning happening right now. I mean, it is just completely unbelievable of the amount of lightning that is pulling through this area right now. So definitely need to make sure that we are in our safe spot there. Of course, as we continue to get this tornado warning out of here, this is again where that tornado warning is at. It's riding along Nashville Highway, Neapolis. If it holds together, it will then cross over in the parts of Spring Hill, and then again continuing on up northeast. Again, we got to stay weather aware. I know that there's probably comments and questions.
Addison, she says she heard some thunder, and she said my anxiety is through the roof right now because she just moved to Castellan Springs.
So we'll take a look. We'll take a look at parts of Castellan Springs for you at this time. We'll take a look for you real quick.
And Hannah said, watching currently driving to Westmoreland from Lafayette.
So we'll take a look at what's happening going on right now. So this is a current look at Gallatin for us right now. So if you're kind of looking on this map, okay, here's a live look right now. So we'll kind of take a moment here just to kind of see what's happening. So it looks like radar is kind of picking up on some areas of rain. So there's a look at Sumner County for us right now. There is definitely some indication that there is some rain that's trying to move through the area right now. But overall, nothing too severe for us at this time. So again,
said anything in Humphreys County and Dixon.
So we'll take a look. We'll take a look at Humphreys County in just a minute. But like I said, this is a look at Sumner County right now. There is some light showers, some rain, and even some rumbles of thunder right now. If you're seeing flashing, I'm looking at a camera right now, and this is the one that's within that tornado warning storm right now. And this is, oh my goodness, it's crazy. The lightning, the rain, the wind, everything. It is crazy out there right now. But again, that's a live look at Gallatin for us right now. That severe thunderstorm warning still just off to the west for us right now. That's one that I would be more concerned on, but right now it's actually still pretty good for us right now.
Is that tornado warning coming my way?
I think the severe thunderstorm warning will definitely be headed that way, and it looks like they actually just issued that severe thunderstorm warning as we speak, which we're going to take a look at it right now. So let me pull this up real quick. Yeah. So this one has a so this is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. I'll kind of zoom in on this real quick. This one is going to include, so if you're looking at this, so this is that new severe thunderstorm warning. I did tell you guys in advance earlier that there was going to be a severe thunderstorm warning that was going to be issued. The rain is now moving through the parts of the area. There is a severe thunderstorm warning. This one does have a tornado tag on it. Unfortunately, Addison, there's nothing that I can do, but of course, I can still get you through it. So again, if you're hearing that wind, right, you're hearing the thunder, right, try to stay calm. Don't panic, but there is wind that's starting to pick up outside, and you'll really start to hear the thunder and the rain and the wind really amp up here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's going to get really loud. It's going to get really crazy outside. But again, just focus on what's happening here. Focus on the Facebook Live, and I promise you I'll get you through it. But again, this brand new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for parts of Davidson County, southeastern Dixon County, Sumner County. So this is all of Sumner County for us right now. Northern Williamson County, northwestern Wilson County for us right now. Parts of Cheatham County, northeastern Hickman counties, and then we have parts of Robertson County for us at this hour. This severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 11:15. Okay, so now we're going to 11:15 with this severe thunderstorm warning. Right now, there is no tornado warning just yet, but it is coming. I think my phone is trying to die. I need a long charger to kind of run through. There's a charger over there or a plug over there if we can get a good charger to run through there so that way the stream doesn't end. But again, yeah, that was my phone saying battery level low. But again, some locations that this is going to impact, parts of Franklin, Gallatin, Lebanon, Springfield, Ashland City, parts of Nashville, Madison, Hendersonville, Brentwood, Laverne, Mount Juliet, parts of Goodlettsville, White House, Millersville, Greenbrier, Nolensville, Forest Hill, Oak Hill, and parts of Coopertown and White Bluff. This is also going to include areas of I need a charger for that phone. I don't have one over here. I just need a long charger that's if anybody has a Type-C that can essentially be plugged right over there. Or somewhere along those lines. But anyways, this is going to include Interstate 40 between mile markers 177 and 231, Interstate 65 between mile markers 66 and 121, Interstate 24 between mile markers 21 and 63, and then Interstate 840 between mile markers 1 and 14. So remember, like I said, tornado threat is possible. So the tornado is possible, but really there's going to be more thunderstorm damage threat than anything else within this severe thunderstorm warning. So anybody that is included within this severe thunderstorm warning, that's fine. You're just going to have to hold my camera. Yeah, you may just have to hold that camera. Or while my phone is charging, we can kind of, I guess I can maybe turn the camera off. But like I said, the whole bottom line is making sure that folks are staying weather aware. That's the key point. That's the key message of this all, is staying weather aware. I thought I may have had a surge protector somewhere. But That's all right. If you have to hold the camera, that's fine. Or I can maybe turn it off or whatever the case is. We'll figure out another way. Or I can swap phones.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I can maybe swap phones as well. That's not an issue there. Yeah, that's totally fine. We can definitely do that real quick. So we're gonna swap phones real quick. Okay, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna go swap phones real quick. Like I said, we have a phone dying. We got to move on to a different phone. Don't stop the stream. Yeah. You don't have to stop the stream, but you can go ahead and see where it says video capture device 2. Go ahead and hit that I, so that way it can turn it off. So that way they can still hear, but they can't see. So right now at this time, we'll go ahead and swap phones. You go ahead and give me your phone. Okay.
You have to take it out of the case.
No, that's all right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and swap real quick. I hate that this is happening.
I know, babe.
At such important time.
Just use your phone.
Excuse me.
You should have.
All right, will you go ahead and close that app out?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna try your phone. Sorry. All right, let's see if we can swap. Let's see. All right, go ahead and hit that video capture, and let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the case. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Where'd my hair go? Oh my Lord. All right, cut that camera off. We gotta take your case off. So.
Baby,
We gotta take your case off. Oh my gosh.
Baby, I got your.
So look what happened to my hair.
Hi, beautiful.
All right. There we go. All right, let's cut the camera off. And let's see what happens. Hopefully my face is a little bit better. All right. There we go. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. So we're going to, and we'll probably swap back phones again. Like I said, one phone's charging, but this is how we're going to do coverage. All right. You can actually stand back over there. And we're going to go ahead and get right back into it. Like I said, your phone made me have almost no hair up there. I was like, whoa, where'd my hair go?
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, guys. So right now, we're just going to kind of zoom out just a little bit because I want you guys to see exactly what's happening for the area right now. This is that severe thunderstorm warning, and you can honestly tell it really zooms in just about everywhere. So within this severe thunderstorm warning right here, there is the potential that a tornado warning could be issued. We hope not, okay? We can deal with a little bit of winds. Tornadoes is a little bit different. But again, regardless of whatever comes our way, we're definitely going to get it through, right? That's exactly what we're going to do. But again, that tornado warning box that's just down to the south, looks like my iPad is currently dying as well. It's on 5%. Oh my goodness, everything is dying. Oh my Lord.
Here.
All right.
Didn't you just say keep all electronics charged?
I did. See, sometimes I have to practice what I preach sometimes.
Yes, you do.
But all right, so tornado warning still remains in effect until 11 o'clock for parts of northeastern Murray and eastern. So we'll go ahead and take this on up on this tornado warning that is here. Okay, so it's going to be this tornado warning that's right here. So it's going to continue for northeastern Murray and eastern Williamson County for us at this hour. It's really, like I said, it was that area of rotation that really just honestly just caught my eye. I actually want to kind of go back and just see if we can maybe kind of pull that just a little bit more. It definitely wasn't as broad and it wasn't as bright as what it was earlier. She is so cute looking at me. She's just looking dead at me. But it's definitely not as bright and not as broad and thick and strong as what it was earlier. But definitely something that really caught my eye was that broad rotation. It was tight, right? And it was definitely bright. So that's when you see those colors, like I said, you see green, you see red, You see them kind of combining together. They don't like each other. So that's why tornado warnings are issued in that matter. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that, and maybe the National Weather Service will most likely probably let that expire. If there was to be an active, possible tornado right now, it would actually be a little bit past towards Spring Hill. So it looks like maybe crossing over into parts of Harpeth and Cali for us at this hour, and probably trying to exit off into parts of Nolensville for us at this hour. I'll let you put that on charger. Looks like I'm just going to, all right, so bigger picture, real quick. I just want you guys to see the bigger picture right now. This is currently what is happening right now. As I mentioned to you before, once this storm passes you, once this main line passes you, so you're seeing this cold front just kind of it's draping right along, riding I-65 right now. Honestly, it is really riding down I-65 for us at this hour. Once this line passes you, your severe threat, it's in the clear. You're in the clear. As far as the severe side of things. Outside of severe side of things, it's going to be cold, okay? Somebody told me to say that. So I made a promise and I kept my promise. It's going to be cold. We'll just put it that way. And I'm not talking about bone dry cold. I'm talking about bone snow, rain cold, right? And some of you are going to wake up in the morning with some snow and rain possible in your area. But this is a look at it just going right down I-65. Again, storm is continuing to race across the Mid-South. We told you guys about this storm all week long, and now it is time that it is finally happening. Some of you are probably like, this is not as bad as what I was expecting it to be, and it's really not excessively that bad, right? But it's something that we deal with. There's a surge protector under there. But looking ahead into Gallatin right now, because I know a lot of you are like, oh my word, I hear the rain, I see the storm, it's here. Let's take a look at what you guys are seeing out there right now. There's still people watching the stream, so I want to make sure that I'm yep, there we go. So hello, how are you? Addison says the wind is pretty bad out there. It's pretty bad, a little bit of everywhere with some of these storms. Winds gusting upwards of. So there's a look at areas, so there's Portland Forest right now. There's a look at Westmoreland. There's Bethpage, Old Bethpage right there. Looks like we have parts of Gallatin Forest right now. And then again, Goodlettsville. So again, there's White House for us out there right now. So White House, you're picking up on some rain. Again, this is that main front. So the front is pushing through. It is pushing through. Again, we're seeing some counties being removed from the tornado watch, and that's absolutely good news. We want to see counties getting removed. This guy has been traveling. He's actually going towards Cumberland Plateau now. I thought he was going to stop, but it looks like he's going towards the Cumberland Plateau counties there. But there's a live look in Gallatin Forest right now. There's Sumner Regional Medical Center Forest right now, Econo Lodge, Waffle House there, East Main Street. So there's a look at what's happening there. There's Nashville Forest right now. And there it is right there. So if you're looking at this screen, you're like, man, what's happening? What's going on out there? So this is the line. It is draping through. It will continue to push through. Once this main line pushes through, there'll probably be some leftover rain afterwards. But then on the leading edge of that, there's going to be snow on the backhand of that. So if you guys are like, where's this wind that y'all were talking about? Give it a little bit of time. Those winds will start to amp up. I don't know. Have you guys stepped outside? Have y'all felt the difference?
I was outside, yeah.
So y'all know how. Okay.
I know how it is.
Okay. So yeah, it's definitely. I was gonna say it's probably definitely really, really super cold, or getting cold out there.
It's slowly getting cold.
Yeah, slowly getting cold across the Mid-South there. So real quick, what I just want to do is we're gonna go ahead. It looks like the good news is it looks like Clarksville was removed. So just a kind of an update for you real quick. I saw this and I was like, hey, yeah, that's good. So just looking on some of the outer edges of this, so it looks like parts of like Clarksville and Dixon. Looks like you were removed from that severe thunderstorm warning just a few moments ago. Looks like they're editing and trimming some of these severe thunderstorm warning boxes, not not tornado watch boxes, but severe thunderstorm warning boxes. Now we just got to get it past our viewing area. And it looks like we just got another severe thunderstorm warning issued here just a few moments ago. So we'll check that out here in just a minute. But I'm just kind of checking things out. Looks like they have canceled because, I mean, again, that tornado warning, it just wasn't really catching my attention. It wasn't catching my eye. So right now, we are currently tornado warning free. I say that and then I will curse myself and be right back on Facebook Live in the next 2 minutes. All right. But again, I just wanted to reiterate there. So yeah, Jaden says no tornado warning for Dixon, Humphreys, right? So yeah, looking outside right now. Again, this is a live look at Dixon. I'll even extend this back. So literally, I'm looking outside right now. Okay, so I'm looking. There's Dixon County Forest right now. So you got Dixon, you got back over to Clarksville, west of I-65. So again, things are calm. You're still under a tornado watch though until 3 a.m. Now, here's how that will work. Once this severe threat passes you, you're clear, okay? So the main line has passed parts of Clarksville. It's past Dixon County Forest right now, okay? But the main thing is they'll start trimming areas out of the tornado watches, and that's what we're gonna want. And I'm constantly watching that to see if they start trimming folks out of that watch. I've seen them do it. They just trimmed Hopkinsville, Kentucky out of the tornado watch. Theirs actually expires at 11 o'clock, and it is 10:44. I forgot. I love my TV. 10:44 right now. So it wouldn't surprise me if they maybe cancel it early, especially now that these storms, it's kind of diminishing, so it's not as strong as what a lot of you thought it was. Yeah, there's another severe thunderstorm warning that just expired just a few short moments ago. I do expect more of these to kind of be let go, but we'll kind of show you what's happening there. And then again, the only thing that I would say that's really, really super concerning right now is this is just right along south of Interstate 40. So this is a tornado warning. It's not in our area, but again, it would be right on the tip of our toes here for areas south of Interstate 40. So this would mainly be for areas in parts of like Lawrence. This would be for parts of like Murray. So this would impact folks there. So let me just take this back over here. So this specific tornado warning, if it was to hold together, it would then kind of come up, and this would impact folks in parts of Lawrence, Murray, Williamson, and again, northwestern Giles County. So we're going to watch this tornado warning. I at least want to watch it for the next couple of minutes here just to make sure that this tornado warning doesn't expand up. It looks like that there might be a little bit of some ingredients maybe trying to form here, and this is something that I want to keep an eye on. Other than this area, that's it. The rest are severe thunderstorm warnings across the area. Now again, I want to go back up in the parts of Gallatin and make sure you're monitoring these questions for me, please. There, Addison, I don't need you freaking out. I definitely need you to remain calm. I know you do not do well with storms. Trust me, I get it. Storms are an anxiety, but it's okay. You're still watching the Facebook. That's all that matters. You know, you keep the anxiety down, keep those blood pressures down, keep all of it down, okay? You're not hearing me say anything about a tornado, right? You're just hearing high winds outside, you're hearing the rain, and you're hearing the thunder. That right there is what's bringing your anxiety, especially when you hear thunder. Thunder really brings anxiety, especially along with the winds, especially if the wind is howling right at your window with that thunder. That's something that's not a really good mixture for anxiety. But sometimes you just gotta calm down. You just got to breathe and just know everything's going to be okay, right? I've got radar pulled up for you specifically for Sumner County. Let me pull this back up again. I thought I had it pulled up. I was looking at my other monitor. So we've got radar pulled up right now, okay? There is a live look at Sumner County for us at this hour. So you're looking at Sumner County right now. You already know that there's a severe thunderstorm warning that's in this area right now. Okay, and that's it. And it really just drapes really just south a little bit. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's all right. Just take a just take a chill, and just know everything's gonna be fine. And anybody that has anxiety for storms, it's okay. Okay, don't let that rain scare you. Don't let that thunder scare you. Don't let that wind scare you. Okay, you guys are a lot bigger than that. And we can normally take in a lot. We've seen a lot that's happened here in Middle Tennessee. So regardless, even if a tornado warning was to pop up on this map, we know we're going to get through it together. We weather the storm. We go through any tornado, any winter weather. I don't care what kind of weather it is. If I got to be on this green screen, that's where I'm going to be. And I'm going to make sure you guys have the best technology, the best equipment, so I can, show you guys what's happening right now. But again, it's all right. Anxieties, bring them down. It's okay. Everything's good. I've got three monitors up right now. I got a 65 and I got two 27s right now. So everything is good. Okay. I've got my eye on every storm that is outside right now. Okay. As a matter of fact,
Morning in this area until 11:30 p.m.
Say, like I said, it's all right.
Hold on, it says on the
That's
list
okay.
for-
It'll refresh.
of 30 days.
That's okay.
If you,
All right.
That app.
So that's Sumner County. So, like I said, remember I was just kind of talking about areas of the tornado warning. So
Hey, that's
I just cursed
crazy.
myself, and I just said,
And we knocked on wood.
and we knocked on wood. So now there is a tornado warning that is officially now a part of Sumner County. And it is okay. We're going to weather the storm together. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's dive in and let's get to the very latest on what's happening outside right now. So, looks like the latest information that I have right now, I'll kind of come over here.
Did
and-
everybody's phones go off?
Everybody's dead. So, this is going to be for the northeastern Davidson County, also back over towards southern Sumner County. So, this is going to be on the southern end of Sumner County. Okay, looks like there might be some ingredients areas south. So, what I want to do is essentially pull up
Caitlin
Two.
T said, agreed, I'm watching out my window and watching the live too.
Yes, I know that there's so many people that are watching. I want to share this Facebook Live to more different groups. Actually, I think I'm going to do that from my phone over here. Like I said, the message is not to scare you. This is to keep you guys in the know. Because that's all I want you guys to do is know what's going on. This is not to scare you. This is not to frighten you. It's here to help you. It's here to keep you guys up to date. Like I said, right now you are hearing what's happening outside right now. Okay, we got a lot of people. Do not be nervous. You know I got you guys. Do not be nervous. We're all right here. Okay, pay attention to what we got going on up here, and we're gonna get through this together.
What is that over there?
So this is, I've got two different rotation maps pulled up right now. Now, why do I have two different maps pulled up is because of areas of rotation. Now, as I mentioned before, this is going to include the southern end of Sumner County. So if you are not on the southern end of Sumner County, this does not pertain to you. So Portland, Bethpage, that is areas north of Sumner County. Castellian Springs is north of Sumner County. Gallatin is south of Sumner County. So those are the areas back going towards like Lagardo, going into like Lebanon or Mount Juliet. I think it's Lebanon. Lagardo, Lebanon. So those areas there, those are the areas that I'm talking about. I also want to talk to folks in Hendersonville right now. You are also in the mix of this as well. But if you are not Gallatin, so if you're not anywhere in this area that I'm talking about right now, then I'm not speaking to you. So Cottontown, White House, parts of Millersville, Ridgetop, Greenbrier, Bethpage, Bransford, Westmoreland, Castellan Springs, Portland. Okay, you guys are good. You guys don't have anything to worry about right now. The main people who I'm talking to right now are folks in Gallatin. I want to talk to folks over in Hendersonville, Goodlettsville, back over towards Mount Juliet. Okay, you guys are the specific people that I'm looking forward to talking to, and I need to make sure that you guys are down on the lowest floor right now. So regardless of whatever you may hear outside, try not to pay that any bit of attention, okay? Right now, I want you guys to be focused on what radar is showing. I want you guys to know what's happening, okay? And I want you guys to be down on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, okay? So remember what we talked about earlier, right? Remember what we talked about earlier. I know radar is kind of scary. I know that there's so many comments right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I know that there are so many people that are like, oh my goodness, I'm nervous, I'm freaking out. I need you to remain calm. We're going to get through the storm together. Now, you're fine right now, okay? We're fine. But again, I know that there's a lot of people saying, I'm nervous. Oh my God, what do I do? Just calm down. Make sure you're in your safe spot. We talked about this earlier, about when you're getting into your safe spot, you want to make sure that there are no windows near. So whether if that's a basement, a closet, if your bathroom, for whatever reason, doesn't have a window, go there. Wherever that doesn't have a window, that's where you want to be at all times. Right now, you're looking at parts of Sumner County Forest right now. This is where that tornado warning was at. A lot of you heard it from your phones as we speak when this tornado warning was issued. I actually told you, I feel like I just told on myself because I knew that a tornado warning was going to be issued. And I even said, no matter if a tornado warning was issued for this area or not, we're going to get through those storms together. So right now, again, when you have that hot and cold combining together, that's something that really doesn't get along, right? So I just want to kind of reiterate that. I'm going to pull radar back up on my phone or on my iPad for us right now, and we're going to figure out why this tornado warning was issued. So again, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Madison. So the reason why this was issued is because of folks over in Madison, okay, or 7 miles northeast of Nashville. So this is a Madison and Nashville ordeal. So let's take a look back over towards Madison and Nashville. So this is why this areas of rotation or tornado warning was issued, because it was not too far from our viewing area. So location that's going to be very, very super concerning that I need everybody to keep a very close eye on. So Hendersonville, Mount Juliet, Lakewood, Old Hickory. This is in your area now, okay? 10:55, it's 10:55. This is in your area right now. Gallatin, I'm talking to you next. This is going to be in your area right around 11 o'clock, okay? So this is, and I can kind of take my iPad off charger for just a little bit. So Gallatin, 11 o'clock. That's 5 minutes from now. Also, back over towards Lebanon. This is going to be going towards Lebanon right around 11:05. Okay, so this is a fast moving system. As you guys can tell, it's 5 minutes apart from each area. 10:55, 11, 11:05. So this system is continuing to move out of here. One thing that I will say that I also have noticed is that not only is this a fast moving system that's going to be moving through, but the damage threat also looks considerable as well in this area. So any high winds or any thunderstorm damage that you get could necessarily be from the thunderstorms, not the possible tornado. But again, areas that I need this is going to be included on Interstate 65 between mile markers 86 and 99, Interstate 24 between mile markers 43 and 44. As well. So definitely continue to make sure you are taking very well precaution, okay, as this is a active tornado warning. This is not a what do you call it? This is not a actual tornado on the ground. This is just what radar has picked up. This is not a real deal, but guess what? Y'all are going to treat it like it's a real deal. You're going to make sure you're in your safe spot no matter what, okay? So stay in your safe spot. Don't come out of it until I tell you to. Again, there is a lot of you that are watching the stream right now, so I need to make sure that you all are in your safe spots. Please, 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 if you do anything, make sure you stay in your safe spots for us right now. So again, it is currently 10:57. As I had mentioned, this is going to be close to the Gallatin area by 11 o'clock. With this possible areas of rotation, I want to see if I can maybe pull up some information. So I'm looking at Hendersonville, kind of seeing a little bit of rain. I'm not seeing any much in the way of rotation. I've got camera pulled up, just trying to see if I can maybe pull up some additional information. There's some lightning that's coming through. Temperatures are still remaining in the 60s in this area, but again, not seeing a whole lot in the way of something that's too concerning in the Hendersonville area. Like I said, Gallatin, this is headed your way here in the next 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, this is going to be headed your way. So remember, we're going to take this back and we're just going to kind of, let me take this back over here. We're going to come back over here. There we go. So there we are. So there it is. So there's the area of rotation. Okay. This looks to be literally right on the heels of Gallatin for us right now. So this is actually one of the better rotations that I was actually able to find for us right now. So Gallatin, 10:59. 11 o'clock for you. This is going to be moving through parts of your area. If this was to go through with the wind, this will indeed impact folks central Gallatin. So this is going to be like maybe downtown Gallatin. So definitely, folks, definitely need to be in their safe spot for us right now. Definitely continue to read me off comments and questions that people may have, so that way I can continue to communicate with these folks as well. Like I said, there's a lot of people on the stream, and I definitely want to make sure that everybody is getting their questions answered and in the order that it was received. So in Lebanon, looks like this will try to arrive in your area right around 11:05. So that's the latest on the timing that I had for you was 11:05 as these storms continue to come together. So I'd say Lebanon, even though you've got a lot of lightning that's moving through your area, you definitely don't want to let your guard down. You want to continue. You want to continue to be on your safe spot because you are just on the outer edge of that tornado warned storm. So Gallatin is up here, and then again Lebanon is right here. So you want to make sure that you are in your safe spot at all times. So regardless, there is some excessive high winds that's going on out there right now. Do we have any other comments right now? I just want to make sure that everybody is getting their questions answered in the order that it was received. Looks like there's another severe thunderstorm warning, but again, main concern is getting folks through this specific tornado warning. We're going to see if we get some more information from the National Weather Service here in Nashville. Looks like at about 10:48, that severe thunderstorm again continuing. That was last located over Madison, 7 miles northeast of the Nashville viewing area. It is continuing to move to the east. So if this tornado warning does hold together, then that means that essentially this will affect folks, not just, like I said, not just this specific tornado warning here. It would impact folks maybe in parts of Hartsville, parts of Lebanon or Lafayette for us out there. Maybe even clipping folks in the Lebanon area as well. It is moving east at about 50 miles per hour. So we'll continue to watch this storm just to see what happens with it. Like I said, I need you guys down. It is 11:01. I still need you guys in your safe spot. Parts of Lebanon, like I said, your timing was 11:05 for storms to start forming in your area there. Gallatin right now, you're probably already seeing some activity going on outside. Definitely, if you're in Gallatin, let me know what you're seeing right now. Like I said, it's hard for me to be able to see what you guys are seeing because I'm actually reporting it from radar. But if you guys are able to identify, what's happening out there, that will kind of help me kind of figure out what you guys are going to be dealing with out there. So real quick, we're going to kind of go back to radar just really super quickly. Hopefully we get an update to this particular radar here. Hopefully some good news. We want good news more than bad news, but sometimes we have to deliver the bad news in order to get to the good news there. So it looks like there is another tornado watch. Looks like their communication there. Looks like maybe continuing a tornado watch, mesoscale discussion there. But right now, main focus is getting you guys through this tornado warning because that is the main goal there, is helping you guys get through it. Like I said, I'm watching camera, making sure. It really just looks like there's more rain than anything that's going through right now. So I just want to kind of make sure. It looks like there is another tornado warning that we'll get to shortly after this. That was just issued just a few moments ago. Okay, so they actually just trimmed that box, so that is good. We love it when they kind of trim boxes down because that means areas are out of it. Okay, so looks like this is going to continue. So Gallatin and parts of Lebanon, it essentially looks like your timing was kind of pushed back. So the storms are still going to come, but it looks like now that they've kind of trimmed this box, it does look like now the timing for these storms to start arriving in the area is going to be right around 11:10. And this just isn't for Gallatin, this is for Lebanon as well. So Gallatin and Lebanon, it looks like they have a time frame for you for these storms, and they did mark these as dangerous storms. And right now, just kind of paying attention of what we got going on radar on the other screen as well. So Gallatin, Lebanon, I'm looking for these storms to start arriving in your area right around 11:10. And then, of course, other locations that are going to be impacted are going to include Bledsoe Creek State Park and Green Hill. So again, keep in mind of that, and we'll kind of show you what's happening with that as well. We'll kind of zoom in so you guys can kind of see that. So let's go ahead and kind of show you. So this is where that tornado warn storm is at. Again, affecting folks in Gallatin right around 11:10. Okay. And then also folks in Lebanon. This will also affect folks in Lebanon right around 11:10 as well. So this storm is well on its way. And again, you do not want to be outside while this storm is happening. Okay, so if you are outside, get away from being outside. It does look like we do have a couple good news. Looks like the National Weather Service is indeed canceling people from the tornado watch, so that's good. I'm not seeing a whole lot of yellow like I was, so that's really good news there. The other tornado warning real quick, I just want to kind of turn the camera down to another situation that's here. So let's see if we can maybe kind of come down here and just kind of update this here. We're going to kind of bring radar back just a second. So here's a look at this tornado warning. And then again, I know folks did not want me to go back to the other, or didn't want me to go to this one. They wanted me to stay in Sumner County. I'll go back to Sumner County in just a minute. This one is for southeastern Lawrence County and southern Giles County. It's out until 11:45. So severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Lexington or 14 miles south of Lawrenceburg, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Excuse me. This dangerous storm is going to be near Pulaski right around 11:10. So Pulaski, heads up for you. Looks like you've got some dangerous storm on the way. Gallatin looks like it's 11:06. You should start hearing a little bit more rain, hearing the wind pick up a little bit out there. We'll kind of show you what's happening right now. I did say 11:10. I do expect these storms to start pushing through the area. So there's a live look at Gallatin for us right now as these storms are moving across. And you can see that Lebanon as well, you're about to get slammed with rain and storms along the way as well. So definitely make sure you are continuing to be in your safe spot. Definitely share this Facebook Live with your friends, with your family, so that way they can stay weather aware as well. Weather aware as well with all of your family and all of your friends there. But again, as far as that tornado warning goes, it is still going to be into effect. We have about till 11:10, so it's 11:07. So we have about maybe 3 minutes until this starts affecting folks here in the Gallatin and Lebanon location. So definitely need you guys to continue to stay in your safe spot there. And then again, this is going to include parts of Bledsoe Creek State Park and also folks in Green Hill. Looks like this severe thunderstorm warning that was here before then was producing ping pong ball sized hail across the Mid-South, and then also some quarter-sized hail also being reported as well. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts also being reported as well. We hope for good news, and hopefully that rotation can kind of die down across the Mid-South, so that way folks can anxieties can be a little bit at ease. I know that we were just talking about a tornado warning for this area not that long ago, and everybody was just like, hey, what happens if a tornado warning is issued? Well, guess what? I'll be right here for it. I'll be right here for the next one. Like I said, time right now is 11:08. Storm is moving through the area. I just want to kind of pull out the picture here really quick. So if you're looking at this map, you're kind of seeing exactly what's going on. So there's that cold front. There it is. Stretches all the way up, goes all the way south. So we have a tornado warning here, and then we have a tornado warning up here. So when you have two tornado warnings, right, that's all we have. Once this cold front continues, and I say this because I want you guys to be at ease, I want your anxiety at ease, I want you to be at ease, right? Once this cold front continues to move through, you are going to notice two different things. You're going to notice that temperature is going to change, right? It was warm earlier, and now if you stepped outside, you can probably feel a difference in the temperature. If you can't feel a temperature change yet, let that cold front come through. You'll feel a little bit of a difference there. And then also, folks that are in this tornado watch, so folks aired back over towards the west, I will expect that to kind of die down across the mid-state there. And looks like we got an update here, so I wanted to kind of take a look and see what we've got across the mid-south. You have an update about outside?
Yeah, I saw the look.
I saw the look on your face, so I wanted to make sure.
The rain's sideways.
Oh, is it?
What does that mean?
The wind is sideways?
Yeah, when it's raining, it's...
Yeah. So right now, folks, like I said, there's a lot of people on here, so definitely comments, questions. I want to make sure that you guys are getting all of your questions and all of your comments answered right now. Looks like everybody's still here. Just a lot of people nervous. Guess what? It's okay to be nervous. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It's okay to be nervous. I promise you. Anybody tells you that it's not okay to be nervous,
They're crazy.
they're crazy.
I mean,
It is okay to be nervous.
babe,
But right now,
tell them where we're at.
yeah.
We're
I
in
mean,
Gallatin.
we're in Gallatin,
In the smack middle of it.
I mean, we're right in dead. I mean, we're literally right dead in center, right there, South Water.
And
right
you
there,
said, and you said
there, Lebanon.
downtown.
And I did say downtown. I was kind of spot on with as far as exact track and kind of timing it out there. So again, but like I said, it's okay. This is what we do right now. Continue to stay in your safe spot, at least until we can get this tornado warning out of here. Like I said, we do have another tornado warning that is just down to the south of us. But right now, I know how much important that Gallatin is to a lot of folks, especially me, especially all of Sumner County, right? So I want to make sure that you guys are staying weather aware with what's going on out there right now. So still continuing it on top of several severe thunderstorm warnings that we do have across the Mid-South there. This is the only active tornado warning that we have in parts of north of I-40. So something that's close to Nashville, this is the only one that we have. as this storm system continues to kind of die down, hopefully we can get this area of the possible, this tornado warning. Hopefully we can get this out of here. But again, if you guys aren't seeing much activity outside right now, I promise you'll see a little bit of activity here soon. A lot of you said that it's raining outside. Some of you are reporting in that it's very windy out there. So definitely let me know what you are seeing outside right now. Let me know if you're seeing just rain. Let me know if you're seeing wind. Talk to me. Let me know what you're seeing out there. Comment at the bottom. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help as best as I can. Right now, that storm's still continuing. About 18 minutes left on this storm. Right now, this is just radar indicated. Looks like still continuing for parts of southeastern Sumner County and northwestern Wilson County. So we're still going to continue with this tornado warning here across the Mid-South there. And again, if you are not in your safe spot, definitely continue to be in your safe spot at least until we can get this storm system out of here. Like I said, once this main line passes you, it's all the way up in Scottsville, Kentucky, back over towards Cave City, and even on up into parts of, other parts of Kentucky, down into parts of, Alabama area. So like once we get this system out of here, things are going to be on the better side. It's just going to be cold for the next couple of days, and then we're going to get warmer and rebound back into the upper 70s, closer to the 80s as we get into the middle to the end of the week. But right now, we're still continuing and holding strong on this tornado warning here, and it still continues a good chunk of like Cairo, Lagardo, Cedar Grove, Martha. If we kind of zoom in just a little bit more, there's parts of Old Hickory Lake there. Looks like Coles Ferry Pike is on this as well. And then we get back over towards Southwater Avenue, Trousdale. You're also included in this as well. There's a little bit of some street names there. So like Lock 4 Road, Nashville Pike, back over towards West Height Street. So kind of looking at this here, there's like a Walmart Supercenter there, Aldi's, Waffle House, Econo Lodge. Back over towards the Sumner County Regional Airport. You're also included in on this tornado warning. Back over towards Trousdale, Oakland, and there's a look at Castellian Springs. So Castellian Springs is actually in this tornado warning. I thought Castellian Springs was more northward, but again, everybody just remain calm. We are weathering the storm, and that is what is important. I know, Addison, you're watching this stream right now, and I know you said you were nervous, and guess what? It's okay to be nervous. That's what we are here for. We are here to help each other. We're here to lift each other up, and that's what we're here for. So there is Castellian Springs, because it's just close to Trousdale. So Castellian Springs is definitely included in this tornado warning. But again, it's probably raining right now, so we'll go ahead and put this on, because I already know, Addison, you're going to be freaking out, and that's okay. We will freak out together, okay? So let me put this on one screen for you, so that way you guys can get a better understanding of what's happening right now.
We're not in our safe spot.
So there is a look at Castellian Springs right now, okay? I actually need to come out of the frame a little bit. It looks like they actually just cleared it. Isn't that crazy? And it looks like they just cleared it away. As soon as I was getting ready to come on the green screen, they were like, all right, he's done his job correctly. So it looks like they just cleared the tornado warning. So that's all good there.
For everybody?
Yeah, they cleared the tornado warning for all of Sumner County just a few moments ago. We will watch this to see if it re-strengthens back up, especially as it gets into parts of Hartsville, back over towards Macon County. We'll need to watch those areas next, because since this storm is headed that way, ingredients could still form back up. But if you are in parts of Gallatin, parts of Lebanon, you are all good. Any part of Sumner County, Castellian Springs, you guys are good to come out of your safe spot. That tornado warning has been lifted, so that's good. We love when stuff has been lifted. I love to hear when stuff has been lifted more than something has been extended. Now, also do keep in mind, we do have several severe thunderstorm warnings that are on this map right now. Oh, thank you guys for the round of applause. I didn't even realize you guys gave me a round of applause.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. See, we weathered the storm. That's what I keep telling
we weren't
folks.
even in our safe spot.
Yeah, see, that's why I said I know when it's time to go, right? I know that. But
No,
anyway,
Weathermen's never die.
that's right. So severe thunderstorm.
The cameraman.
So severe
I mean, he may
thunderstorm.
blow away, but
Severe thunderstorm warnings still remain in effect, though, for a good majority of the area. I just want to kind of show you what's happening for us right now. Let's take it back into parts of. So right now, we've got parts of. Here we go. Gallatin, Lebanon, Lafayette, Carthage, Gainsborough, and Hartsville. You're still under that severe thunderstorm warning. Now it says that a tornado is possible. So again, as this system continues to move through, it's going to say that. So as you can notice that there are several tornado tags that are tornado warnings that are being expired. That's good. We love good news. I think that deserves a round of applause. We love to hear good news when it comes to tornadoes because that's something that is just, that gives a lot of people anxiety. So here is where, I've walked with you guys through this storm before it moved. And it looks like we're trying to start to lag out again. So I'm going to kind of step over here. But it's okay. We got this. We're almost done. We got this. So again, I've been with you guys pretty much all day since this storm was out in the west. So not even really near Tennessee just yet. And I started going on live coverage, just trying to get you guys through it. But again, this is where the storm is at right now. As you guys can tell, it is just now about to cross over into parts of Macon County. So it is possible. Let me know what you guys are still seeing across the Mid-South right now. So parts of Lafayette, you're about to get hit with a little bit of some storms out there. Hartsville, same for you. A little bit of storms coming through your area. Parts of Lebanon, back over towards Watertown. There's going to be a little bit of some storms that's going to be moving through parts of your area as well. So definitely continue to keep a very close eye on these storms as they continue to move through. Looks like they just canceled one severe thunderstorm warning, so that's good there. It looks like the one that was for parts of Sumner County. So Sumner County has actually been removed from a severe thunderstorm warning, so that's good there. Nashville, the central Nashville looks good. South of Nashville looks like we got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings as well. And we're going to walk you through each and every last one of these storms. So let's start with this one right here first. So this is part of Westmoreland, Bransford, Bethpage. As this storm continues to work its way into parts of Lafayette, parts of Hartsville, getting into Lebanon and just basically getting out of Sumner County, I think they'll start to kind of trim out the severe thunderstorm warning to include just those that are in it. But because the chances are still there, we gotta still stay safe, and we gotta play it smart. So this severe thunderstorm warning that I am looking at right now, this is going to be for parts of Smith, northwestern DeKalb, northeastern Rutherford, western Jackson, eastern Sumner, Wilson, northwestern Clay County, Macon, and Trousdale County for us at this hour. This is the first severe thunderstorm warning. I will note that there have been some close to penny-sized hail that have been reported within this particular severe thunderstorm warning. This severe thunderstorm warning has had a history of producing penny-sized hail in the past, possibly half-dollar-sized hail as well. Also, 70-mile-per-hour wind gust has also been a big key concern there as well. So definitely, you do not want to be inside as this severe thunderstorm warning is moving through the area. And then we're going to take you down into parts of the other severe thunderstorm warning, which is essentially for parts of Rutherford counties and also Wilson counties out there. So this one, 60-mile-per-hour wind moving through the area. It's continuing to move northeast at about 40 miles per hour for us out there. But again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible moving through the area there. And then, of course, we'll take you down to this big old severe thunderstorm warning. It's a pretty big one. I didn't know anything about this one down here at the bottom. It still has a tornado tag on it as well. Several counties included in this. So we get down to parts of Marshall County, Rutherford County, eastern Murray County for us, eastern Williamson County, Coffee County, Giles County for us out there, southeastern Wilson County, Bedford County, and then including central Cannon County until 11:45. This one also has a tornado tag on it as well. This one is moving east at 75 miles per hour. So this is almost out of our coverage area. Once it gets past McMinnville, then it's kind of getting out of our area. But again, this storm is moving about 75 miles east away from our area. So they are racing, they are howling across the Mid-South. So again, there is a look at the tornado warning. I do want to jump back in that. I had to make sure everybody in Gallatin was safe because that is my hometown, along with Dixon. If that was in Dixon, Dixon is also my hometown as well. So I like making sure that you guys are safe as well. Looks like my tablet just died, so that's okay. We're going to use a whole nother different method. We're just going to use the computer for good old time's sakes out there. So again, this is a look at the tornado warning that has been issued. Looks like this one is going to be for southeastern Giles County across the Mid-South here. I'm going to plug in yeah. Tell them about it. Tell them about it. We weather the storm together. That's right. So southeastern Giles County looks like this one is out. It was last located near Pulaski, moving northeast at about 60 miles per hour. Right now, this does include parts of the, it's going to stay mainly over southeastern Giles County, but it's going to include parts of Francoeuing and Elkton, Tennessee. So I knew that there was an Elkton, Tennessee, because I kept saying Elkton, Tennessee earlier when it was Elkton, Kentucky. See, I knew it. Also, this is going to include Interstate 65 between mile marker 7 and 22 across the area there. So it kind of looks like this one is kind of trimming down some. What I want to do is just really essentially look at some of the areas of rotation and see what we can kind of get out of here and see what is new. Essentially, let me see if I can pull this up with a better radar handle. Lawrenceburg does not have a really good handle on rotation. Whoa, what was that? There we go. So right now, the only thing I can really tell you, whoa, that's crazy. Hold on, let me swap this over here. There we go. So as we're continuing at 11:24, you're gonna take her out for a minute. So as we're continuing this at 11:24, this is currently what we're tracking right now, back over towards Pulaski and Francoeuing. Most thing that I need you guys to do is just continue to stay in your safe spot out there for us at this hour. And again, keep in mind that anything is possible. Anything is possible across the Mid-South out there right now for south of Interstate 40. So if you are in parts of this area, continue to stay in your safe spot until we give the all clear. You got about 20 minutes left on this storm that is for parts of the southeastern Giles County location there. Main thing that I'm really been watching out for is just areas that's a little closer to home. Because I understand that there's a lot of people that have bad anxiety with storms, and that's quite okay. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having a little bit of bad anxiety with storms. I get it. I've had my fair share with them, so I definitely understand where you're coming from. But again, that's why we are here to get you through these storms. And like I said, majority of these storms are staying well behaved across the Mid-South. They are staying well behaved. We only have one active tornado warning in the state of Tennessee. We're going to knock on wood because hopefully that's all it is just one, and we get to kind of do our own little thing, and everybody can kind of go to bed, rest a little easy tonight, and be ready to wake up cold in the morning. That's for sure. Be ready to wake up cold in the morning because those temperatures, guys, it is absolutely going to be drastically cold out there. I just want to see if there's a bit of a difference with temperature-wise outside. We're going to let the iPad charge up just a little bit longer, and then we're going to see if we can get a bit of temperature change, because I love to see the temperatures change. I don't know if anybody has stepped outside just yet, but I do know that it is a little bit cooler in the atmosphere, and it's going to continue to be cold, cooler in the atmosphere. So real quick, looks like I can kind of get back in here on the iPad. So that's what I'm going to do. So just give me just a second. We are going to kind of see the difference in temperature. So, all right, here we go. So just kind of seeing where everybody's at as far as rain-wise and storm-wise go, and seeing where our temperature. So right now, Gallatin looks like you have now dropped from almost 80 degrees to now 64, as this storm is still pushing through parts of the area there. Nashville, it looks like you have went from 77 to 70 degrees outside right now. Dixon County, you have went from 70s to now 53 across the Mid-South in your area, so it's definitely a little cooler in your area. And then back over towards Springfield, where we've had some storms come through, you're picking up 56 degrees right now, but it actually feels like 53 in your area. So again, we're still getting a little bit of that taste of of weather here. So there we go. Looks like they have canceled the tornado warning for Giles County. So that is good. Looks like they've canceled the tornado warning for Giles County. So let's see. Yep, so they've canceled the tornado warning for Giles County. So now we are tornado warn free. However, there is still the potential for a tornado warning to pop up. So real quick before we send you back to regular scheduled programming, I just want to kind of go over this one more time with you so you know what's happening. Once this line, and I'm going to kind of draw on this line so you can kind of see where this line is at as of right now. So this is where this line is at. This side, let me see if I can change the color of this. So this side is all clear. So this side is all clear. So if you're on the western end of this, you're all clear. Nashville, you're not really included in a severe thunderstorm warning, so I'm even going to give you the all clear, right? Now, keep in mind, as this system continues to move out a little bit more, we'll start to see the National Weather Service start clearing areas out of the tornado warn box, so the tornado watch box. But right now, we're still going to keep a hold of it. We're going to continue to watch this system very closely. And like I said, we only have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here across Middle Tennessee. So everything is still looking good. Everything is still good. I appreciate all of you guys for watching the stream. And of course, we're going to be back on here again for the next stream. But again, real quick, I just want to kind of show you one more time of what's happening. This is area south, so this is what it looks like for area south. We've got some of the storms that's starting to move in. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Moore County, Lincoln County, and parts of Franklin County until 12:15. It does have a tornado tag on it. And then also we have this severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like it's had a history of max wind gusts of 70 miles per hour. This is again for Marshall County, Rutherford County, Eastern Murray County, Eastern Williamson County, Coffee County, Giles County, Southeastern Wilson County, Bedford County, and Cannon County. This one is out until 11:45. It is 11:31, so we're going to continue to watch that one very carefully for you as well. And then again, we get down to this severe thunderstorm warning that's still going to impact folks in eastern part of Sumner County for us, back over towards central Smith County, northwestern DeKalb, northeastern Rutherford, western Jackson, central Wilson, northwestern Clay, and then central Macon and central Trousdale County for us out there for us right now. Again, I think Sumner County, you are absolutely fine. The system is actually moving towards Lebanon, about to enter towards Carthage, in Hartsville right now, in Lafayette, Red Boiling Springs, holding together back over towards Salina and Gainsboro for us at this hour. There's Murfreesboro. If it holds together, it'll make it into parts of Woodbury, making it into Smithville and McMinnville. There's Shelbyville for us right now. If it holds together, it'll continue in the parts of Manchester, Tullahoma, back over towards Winchester, Fayetteville. So again, this is the area that we're watching. This is all that we've got left in Middle Tennessee, okay? We will continue to keep a very close eye on these storms for you, and we will continue to bring you the very latest on air, online, and we will see you on the next update.